Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maria. If you watch this video and you enjoy it, don't be shy, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for any future videos on narcissistic abuse recovery and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Today, let's get into another video for my favorite people in the whole world, the scapegoats, and let's talk about what it feels like in everyday life to be rejected when you were the scapegoat of narcissistic triangulation. Unfortunately, when someone grew up as the scapegoat of narcissistic triangulation, rejection is one of your core beliefs that you have about yourself. It's not just rejection from a certain situation. It's that feeling of I'm defective. There's something wrong with me. The people that brought me into this world that were supposed to be protecting me and loving me and accepting me rejected me. They made me feel as if I was the outcast, the black sheep. I have this feeling of there is something wrong with me. Now, as we go through our healing journey from the long-term emotional abuse, from the triangulation or bullying that we have been through in our life, we are responsible for finding that joy in knowing who we are, the things that we love to do, what makes us authentically ourselves. So from finding that joy, we also have to realize that we have everyday rejection that we feel in different circumstances. Now, how does this look like? What does this look like? And how is this that we deal with this in real life situations as adults when we were scapegoats of this family dynamic of triangulation? Let's talk about that. So how does this play out in our everyday life? Well, let's say we're looking for love. We like someone, we fall in love with someone, and they don't reciprocate those feelings. To someone who is a scapegoat that has that deep-rooted feeling of there's something defective or there's something wrong with me, we may look at that situation like I am not lovable, I am never going to find love, I am not worthy of this person's love or of love from anyone, I am doomed. We don't look at the situation like maybe that person just wasn't ready for a relationship. Maybe we dodged a bullet. Maybe this isn't the right person for me in general. Let's say we're looking for a new job and we keep getting rejected. We keep getting turned down. We're not getting that job. We think maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm just not meant for this position and there's other people that are more qualified than us. And we slip into that imposter syndrome like we're not good enough for it. Maybe we don't have a family yet. We don't have that feeling of security of having people around that we call our family. Maybe we're looking for a spouse and we're looking to have children and we just don't have that yet. And we start thinking that that's because there's something wrong with me and I'm better off not having children because God forbid if I raise them and I do what my parents did to me, to them, then, probably it's a better deal for them to just not have me as a parent and I'd be doomed and I would be making the same mistakes that my parents made. Would I even be able to teach them about love? What do I know about acceptance? What do I know about commitment? I was rejected by my own family. I'm not worthy to have this in my life. If this sounds familiar, watch the next clip. Long after the narcissistic family dynamic has passed, as we're adults, we slip back into these mindsets, even though we have done the work to heal. What we need to remember is, as scapegoats of narcissistic triangulation, we have gotten out. We are set apart. We are set apart for greatness. We are pioneers. We are people that are going to start new beginnings. We are generational curse breakers. There is no limit as to what we can do with our life. We have control over our present and our future. What we need to do is we need to change the perspective. And yes, it is as easy as that. Changing this perspective as to why these things haven't landed in our laps yet is what's going to shift how we think about ourselves. And how we think about ourselves and the inner workings of how we speak to ourselves are going to allow ourselves to be more honest and open to the people that are around us, and they're going to attract more powerful people, more positive people, the people that are in alignment to what we want for our lives and our future. So it's as easy as shifting the perspective of that person didn't love me to that person wasn't right for me right now. I am so excited to spend this time on getting to know me better and to be able to allow the love to come into our lives instead of shutting down, blaming ourselves, being hard on ourselves, putting up walls and closing ourselves off to the rest of the world. So that perspective shift into seeing that things are not working against you, but are working for you, is going to save you from a lot of self-doubt, self-harm, self-pain, all of the things that we don't want in our lives. Beating ourselves up is something that as scapegoats, we need to fight against. Let's try today to change the perspective from I am defective to I am perfect the way I am. And let's meet ourselves there. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't be shy, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for any future videos on narcissistic abuse recovery and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And as always, I wish you all the love in the world.